Right, so you see the dog? So if you feel him cutting across you, move into him. Move into him. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And relax that lead. There you go. Right. Now turn around. Just stop there a second, Nick. Turn around. Move over this way a little bit. Pop him into a sit.
Sit. Sit.
Like you mean it. That's it. Right. Now, Nick, put Stanley on your right. Pay attention to him. Ask him to sit.
Sit.
That's it, Nick. Turn around, do it again.
Sit.
Sniffing. No, that's fine, that's fine. Look. Sniffing. See his nose engaged?
Yeah.
You don't want to correct that.
Okay.
You want to correct fixation. Just stop there. When he's fixating on Stanley,
Yeah.
remind him to sit, tell him no, whatever wants to come naturally to you. But if he's using his nose, don't want to correct that, because that's curiosity setting in. Right now he sees the dog and just reacts.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's using his nose, he's using more common sense.
Okay.
Okay, so pay attention to him. See, right now he's fixating. Now would be a good time. You see how when he takes his fixation off? Good. Little bit of a fuss. Not too much, because remember, excitement makes the brain move forward. You want him to stay calm when he sees other dogs, not go ballistic. So walk past Nick. So look, fixating. Mouth's open, that's always a good sign though. Wait for him to take his focus off and then just say good and give him a little... Yeah, that's it. So what you want to teach him, looking at a dog is fine, but look away, you get a little bit of a fuss. And of course, if you wanted to use treats, you can, but he's on a diet, so you don't want to use treats. But he's a Doberman that's eager to please, so reward him for affection. Right now, look, his nose is kicking in. He's trying to have a sniff of Stanley. So walk past again, Nick. But remember, sit means sit. Look in. Wait for him to give you something. There you go, he looks away. Got to be a little bit quicker, because he looked away momentarily, but then looked back at Stanley, and then you started fussing him for that.
Okay.
So the second he looks away, see, look, turn back, go again, Nick. So look, looking, looks away. Good boy. There you go. That's what you. Hold on. Be aware of. That's it. Always be aware of what you're giving affection to. It was really good, but then you see how he starts to look back at Stanley. So you want to stop then. So you want to teach him, okay, I can look away, get a fuss.
Yeah.
Clear choice to make. So now Stanley's going to stay over there in a sit. You're going to walk towards me. Okay, walk towards me. Turn around and just walk past Stanley. If you feel him cutting into you, cut into him. Sit, turn around, come back towards me. Right, and make a big fuss of him. Keep coming and make a big fuss of him. You're rocking it, buddy. Yeah. Right, so looking. But you see how we're changing his perception? Before he'd just look and react.
Yeah.
Now he's looking and looking back and going, well, I want some affection now.
Yeah.
So it's balanced training. You look, we apply a little bit of pressure. We tell you no, you get a correction, okay? But then if you look away, we give you a fuss. And now he's making a clear choice. Looks at Stanley, then looks at you. Give me a fuss, give me a fuss, give me a fuss. But he's looking at a dog in a completely different light now. So, what we're going to do, Nick, come down this way, please. Right, so pay attention to him. Relax your arm. There you go. Because instantly, as soon as Stanley started moving, you went into lifting up your arm and getting tense.
Yeah.
Wait for a little signal that he's going to give you. Fixating. There you go. Good. Right, walk off, but walk straight into him. That's it. Excellent. Right. What you just need to tell him is you don't need protecting. You're not worried about that dog. He shouldn't be worried about that dog. The only time you want a Doberman going into protective mode is if you're worried about something.
Yeah.
But in reality, you're a dog lover, okay? So you should want to be able to say, oh, look, there's a nice other Doberman over there. There's a Doberman over there. Obviously owning a Doberman, you should be, oh, look at the Doberman, look at the Doberman. Things like that change your perception. So hand out.
Going wrong.
Right. And then just let it drop. There you go. Make a good fist, good stuff. Right, so now you're going to walk. This is going to be slightly more difficult because Stanley's moving. But what I want to see is what works best for you. Is it easier for you to keep moving or put him in a sit? The sit means sit seems to be working really well for him. And plus, obviously, being a powerful boy will help you. But I just want to see if you can walk past Stanley without him going mental. Okay, so what you're going to do is more diagonal movements, not straight lines, diagonal movements. So almost with your body to the side. So walk, and of course, if you feel threatened, Nick, come this way. What?
Zigzag.
Not so much zigzags, but if you feel him going out to your left, start moving to your right. Nice. And again, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right. That was made worse because you stopped. In that sense, just pull up and keep going. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. Obviously the movement triggers him a lot more. So turn around, but don't stop. You keep moving forward. Nick, come this way. Cut into him. Cut into him. Good boy. Oh. Who was I saying good boy to? The dog. Right, turn around. Right, pop him into a sit.
Sit.
Like you mean it. There you go. Right, walk past Nick. Good, and walk off. Yeah, so sit means sit works a lot better for you.
Yeah.
I think it's because a lot of it's your power. So if you keep moving, you're worried that if he lunges, you're going to go with him. And trust me, you can feel his power. He's a powerful boy.
He's a big boy.
So sit means sit seems to work better for you.
Yeah.
So let's just mix it up a little bit. Nick, get Stanley, not Stanley, you got Stanley, get Safi out as well. All right?
Yeah.
If you can survive this, you can survive anything.
Yeah.
Of course, it's about empowering you. Right, look, right now, you haven't really given him any instructions. So I'd make him sit. Because remember, if you ask him to sit, he has to stay there until you give him further instructions or release him. Then relax your arm, make sure you've got a good grip, then relax your arm. Okay? So that's the mistake people make. So you're standing there and he's staring. He's not receiving any instructions, so he's thinking, oh, I can just do what I normally do and lunge and kick off. Yeah. But then all of a sudden you come over the top and go, sit. Yeah. Oh, okay, now I have to sit because sit means sit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nick, come this way. So looking away. Good boy. Looks at you. Bit of guidance, bit of reassurance. Relax your arm. Look in. Say heel and walk off.
Heel.
That's what you do. As soon as the dog's past you, just say heel and walk straight off. That way, there's no commotion, no kicking off. Right, turn around, pop him in a sit.
Sit.
Right, he seems to know what heel means. So when you turn, instead of dragging him, just say heel as you turn, and that should help him. Back into a sit.
Yeah.
Because he can never break the sit when you ask him to sit. Okay? Even if there's nothing going on, you've asked him to sit, so he has to stay there.
Okay.
If he sits by himself, lays down by himself, goes to bed by himself, he can get out by himself because we're not building a robot. But if you ask him to do something, he has to do it until you release him or give him further instructions. Okay. So practice this at street corners, things like that. Sit. If you say heel, then you're giving him further instructions. You've given him permission to release. If nothing, if you ask him to sit and he's not on a lead or something, just go, okay, and then let him go. But if you ask him to sit, even if there's nothing going on, he still has to stay there. Yeah. Whether it's indoors, in the field, in the out, doesn't matter, okay? So, you've asked him to sit, so he has to stay there. This is what I mean, he has to listen to you above all else. He has to resist the urge to react to the dogs and listen to you. Yeah. And during this, you can start to reward him when he doesn't react, when he's giving you calming signals, and then he'll start to change the way he views other dogs. Okay. Make sense?